welcome back everyone. So this is going to be episode number 5. I do appreciate everyone sticking around and watching these videos. It's been a blast making them, and I have something fun to do today. So we made a storage little hut over there, and I started to realize that I think there's more room in that storage hut than there is in my actual house. So I think it's time that we move forward and get a house started. I kind of waited a little too long, considering a lot of people who are playing their own seed probably didn't spawn next to a village. So I think I want to do a couple of things. One, I was thinking about putting a house in this hill here, kind of like a little hobbit home. I thought that would be cool, especially since we have this just little dome of a hill. But then I was also thinking I might cross the river and build like a little log cabin over there on either one of these sides. And I haven't really decided yet, but I know I'm definitely going to need to go down to the mine and get some more cobblestone. And I just harvested up some wood, as you can see, and I got a bunch of saplings from it. But I'm actually waiting for the dark oak to grow, because I planted those saplings that we picked up in the last episode. And I just want to, I don't know, I haven't really decided what build I'm kind of going for. The problem is, if we build over here for our house, that means our storage unit is way too far away. And I'm not really a big fan of that idea. So, I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards the little hobbit house, if you will, in the hill. So, let me go grab some more supplies, get those prepped, and I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. So, I went and chopped down some more logs, and I cut the hole that I want in here. So I figured this is how far back I want the building to go, but it's actually probably going to start closer to out here. I think I'm going to do a little fenced in area here too, which means I'm going to remove that hill, probably that tree, and terraform this. Just remember too that most of these buildings are going to go away. I might spruce up a few of them. Haha, pun, get it? Because I'm going to use spruce. Anyway, so yeah, so I plan on maybe sprucing those up, but for the most part I think they're all going to go away, and it's just going to allow us to build maybe our own village. I think that might be a cool idea, is to kind of just take over and turn this into our own village, and actually have like a blacksmith and a library and a enchanting table. Ooh, there's something we haven't seen yet. This is called a wandering trader. He has 2 llamas, and every now and again he'll have something good that you can trade with. I hope he has melon seeds. Let's see. Right click. No, but he does have packed ice, so that's not too bad. But ooh, glowstone. But I'll wait until we go somewhere else to get glowstone. Yeah, he doesn't have anything really great. What he does have is leads. See those? Those are leads. You can attach them to an animal, and they require, I believe, string and a slime ball. And we haven't come across any slimes yet, so yeah. Sorry. Now these llamas will spit at you, but that's okay. I'll take their leather too. Yeah, but look, now we have leads, and that allows us to do stuff like this. You know, it's about to be night, but I'll do this real fast. So you can go up to an animal, and instead of trying to push them into places, you can drag them. Oh, it makes life so much easier. Anyway, right click that off. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I'm just kind of trying to think about how I'm going to do this, and I think I want there to be a big circle right here, and, you know, pretty much like a hobbit house. So I want it to be a big circle, but I want the door inside of it to be a little smaller. So let's, yeah, let's work on the circle first, just to see, get an idea. I think that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, gotta go one more, or less one. But I think I'm gonna push it out. Is that too far? Yeah, that's too far. We gotta go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. And what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that works. 4 on each side, 1 in the middle. Look at that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go like this. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I did before, when I was getting trees ready and stuff, I put just a random enchantment on this because I wanted to get something better for a shovel, and I made a diamond shovel. So first I did this one, then I used another enchantment on this iron sword just to roll over the enchantments again, and then I finally got an efficiency, and it just made life so much easier to carve that out. You also see that I'm down a few levels, and that's why. Okay, so when you start building with blocks, it gets a little difficult to make circles, and you'll see that here. I kind of struggle with it. I mean, I know what a circle's supposed to look like, but sometimes it's really hard to build them in this. And I'm doing it with dirt just because it's easier to break. So I think I might try the 3, 2, and then 3. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go here, here, jump up, here, and one more, and then start the 3 over. Okay. See if I can break that. That one. Oh, I knew it was a matter of time. Alright, so that gives us like half the circle just to, that's way too big. Yep. Alright, so that's not really gonna work, I don't think. Alright, welcome back. So as you see, I got the circle laid out here. I think that's gonna be fine. I might replace these here, with some stairs on the inside. I think that might make it look a little better. Same for there and there. So let me do that, just because I think aesthetically it looks more like a circle. Put that at the top there. And so what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to time-lapse the entire build of this. Rather than you watching me place every single block and take it down because I'm not happy with it. I'm just going to time-lapse this, so it might take a bit for me in real life, but for you it should only take, a minute or two. So, with further ado, I hope you enjoy the time-lapse. Alright, so this is what I've come up with so far, and I guess at this point I now have to start the time-lapse because I wasn't recording. So, yeah, that was smart. So what I'm going to do now is just finish this up. I am actually going to tear this one down. And the time-lapse and some cool music will start right now. Alright, welcome back everyone. So I just finished up. Took me about 40 minutes to complete it. Let me move this grass out of the way. And this is what I have come up with. Now you'll see I go and I take some bone meal and I put it all around the grass here. It just makes it a little better. And I tried to add as much depth as I possibly can with this build. Put a little water lake here. I might build that up and put a tree around it or something, and I planted some trees on top as well that should grow, and I do want to bone meal up there, and I'll show you how to do that in just 1 second. And those vines will grow up, same for those and these ones, and I got some bushes and some water sources. I planted a couple carrots and some wheat, and that usually looks good too around this type of build. I got some light sources just here in the front of lanterns, and I haven't done anything on the inside, but as you can see, it gives us this quite a big area. Now I'm thinking I might even push this back 1 or 2 blocks, but I think this is a fair amount of space for a starter home. We can maybe even dig through here and put some little miniature farms in. I think that would be something cool to do. But all in all, I had a lot of fun building this. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually in school in my last semester for digital animation. And before that, I was in school for fine arts. I really love the creative aspect of Minecraft. I think that's what drew it to me most, is that I get to build whatever my mind can think of. And obviously I, kind of stole this from Lord of the Rings, but, it was a lot of fun to build. And I really like how it turned out. I also had to fill in all of this dirt up here. This wasn't here. This was actually a big gap, so I'm gonna move that. Alright, let's just move that over a little, just so it can get some sun and grow. Should be good. And so this is bone meal. Once you take a bone, I showed you with the pumpkins in an earlier episode, but you can just right click on the grass and it grows flowers and all sorts of stuff. And it just honestly makes a build look that much better once you get it done. Now you'll see all the time I'm always punching this random grass and getting it out of my way. It's not until I really finish a build do I go through and do that bone mealing technique, but I think it looks really good. And speaking about bone meal, I wish I had some more. I just used the last bones I have. I kind of was hoping that there'd be a skeleton around that I could kill. Hey, calm down. So I believe it's called a critical hit, but if you can jump and hit somebody at the same time, I believe it actually does more damage. I could be wrong. Oh, that's something else I want to do. I want to put a smokestack in there, and we're actually going to put a fireplace in, and hopefully it will actually work like a smokestack. You know what, let's sleep the night away and go do that right now together. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the left hand side. I might even do it with some bricks since we have some. But I do need to make a cobblestone wall. That should definitely be enough. So I think I'm going to put it right up here. Let me dig a hole and just see where we're at. Oh man, look at that. Do I know my builds or what? That was right in the corner. Alright, so I think what I'll do is this, and that. And maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know how that's going to look, but give it a shot. Let's see. I do want it to look like like an actual chimney or smokestack, so that's not too bad. I think I might want to push the bricks up just a little more. I think I'm gonna make some more walls. Alright, So let's pop that up just 2 more, and that should be fine. Oh. So I don't know if anyone remembers, but I told you earlier on in one of the first episodes that I am not very good at keeping my inventory clutter free, and as you can see, it is just an absolute mess right now. But luckily, now that we have the storage over there, we can go and put everything in there. So I'm hopeful that this will actually look better. I might trim away 2 of these. I tend to like that look a little better. Let's check this out. You know what, that's not bad, but I do think I need to trim those away. That one and that one. Alright, now I'm going to go make a campfire and stick it in there, and I'm actually going to harvest up some wheat. There's a little trick with the campfires, and I'm about to show you. If you grab some wheat, and you can actually make a hay block, you place that under the campfire smoke goes up like, I don't know, 4 times as much, and we'll be able to actually have smoke come out of there. So I think that would be really cool. Let's just make that hay block. And what do I need? I need some coal. Oh, which one? Aha, I knew it. I'm learning. Alright, I'm actually going to grab some leather at some point too and put signs on each of those, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, here we go. Campfire and hay. Perfect. So let's go place that in, and that's just going to be billowing out smoke all the time. It'll just look really cool. Now I'll probably end up having to move it because at this point, like, I still want to replace the floor and everything, so let's just, there we go. We will place down the hay and then the campfire. So if you just put a block of hay down, oh, I should have built 2 so I could show you the difference, but it's okay. So those clouds are gonna go straight up, and you'll see here in a second that it starts putting out a lot, and that will look really cool from the distance. See, look at that, huh? Oh, that's perfect. There is one thing I am forgetting now that I've just noticed it. So let's go grab that. Oh, I'm forgetting to eat too. And the next thing we're going to do is just grab some glass panes, and I think that should be everything. This build has been a blast. I hope everyone enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse too that I put together. I really like the way that this has turned out. And if you're building along, doing something like this is a really great way to have a starter house. Just because it's in a dirt hill. I mean, most people make little dirt huts for their first house anyway. And I've upgraded my hut before to look like this, whereas reality started just like a 6x6 square in the middle of a hill. But I think this looks much better. Well guys, thank you very much for sticking around and watching another video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out greatly. And I hope you enjoyed the build, and have a good one, everyone.